Hey, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. I don't know where you are um, as you're watching this live or the replay of the live. Um, this is Russell Folas. I need to share with you about a cup of information, a cup of update about those PPP and ELDA program and some way to actually take advantage to it. Okay, so before that, you're going to let me have 2 seconds to share this with some other people. I would like uh, to follow the life. So yeah, we're going to share today about the statute of the PPP. Okay, we're going to share about the EIDL, the statute of the EIDL, the common mistake people are actually doing during this program. I'm going to share that with you guys because my main goal here is my main goal was to educate people and let them know what is available to them. Okay, and I can already see that a lot of people are missing the opportunity. How do you know somebody is missing the opportunity? When somebody take a wrong road and get to the wrong place and call you to say how to get to this destination. And if you watch the description of this video, you will see what I posted there. I posted that the best way to get to a destination that you don't know is to ask somebody who knows. And I'm already seeing people who went to the wrong place. When they get to the wrong place, now they call to say how to get there when you're already in the wrong place. Okay, and in French they say on n'est jamais prophète chez soi. That's true. And I'm already noticing. I will just be sorry to see to watch it and tell you guys that I mean there's nothing I can do, or there's nothing somebody can do, or there's little to nothing of what we can do when you get a certain point without actually knowing where you're going to. Okay, yeah, so that is why I want you guys to pay close attention, especially if you may be interested on this program. And I said in Cup of Life and post that with the new update about the rules concerning the PPP, almost everyone is eligible. Almost, of course, not everyone. Almost everyone is eligible for PPP and EIDL, right? It's just a matter of getting the right guidance. That's the point. It's a matter of getting the right guidance. And all of those programs has time limitation. That means it's not going to be forever. As you guys may know, this program is actually set to expire. This program is set to expire, or it was set to expire on March 31st, which is like 10 days or 11 days from now. So what do you have to do? You have to really pay attention, get the right guidance you need to get this program. If you are a US resident, you need to know what you need to do to get this program or to take advantage of it, especially with the new amendment that was announced by the new president about how to allocate money to people, to business owner. And by business owner, it doesn't mean you have a 200 employees company. It just means that you have a Schedule C on your taxes. What does having Schedule C in your taxes mean? It basically means that you are doing an activity regularly and you want to show that to the government. And who doesn't like it? Which government doesn't like that you are doing something that he's not even the weight of? And then you come and show him that, hey, this is what I was doing, by the way. On the side, I have my job, but this is what I was doing on the side. I was selling stuff, I have my small Amazon Shopify store. I sold $10,000 of stuff over there. Which government is not happy that you come to do that? But guess what? By coming to do that, you become eligible eligible to those programs, which you have not been otherwise. So that's the point where I'm saying, sometimes by thinking, if you're going somewhere, you don't know the destination, the best way is not to guess. Okay? The best way to get somewhere is not to guess if you don't know the destination. Do not guess. Consult with someone who knows how to get there. Consult with someone who has been there already. That's the best way, because once you get lost, it becomes difficult, because sometimes you have to go all the way back to where you were before now to find the right path. Okay, so that's the reason why I already see a lot of people, even though we have been helping almost 300 business owners by now within 1 month, we are still seeing a lot of them who are getting far away from getting to where they're supposed to, because they are not consulting, they are not asking the right question to the right person. Okay, so basically, what do we have to do here? I need to share with you the status of the ERDL. The ERDS first, is the program that started a long time ago, like last year, and it's still running. The ERDL is still running in the way that everybody can apply, as long as you are a business owner. I didn't say that you even though you haven't registered your company, as long as you are operating, doing some type of activity, not as a hobby, right, continuously, and you make some income, that income can actually make you be eligible. You know that anytime you try to get a loan from a company, the first thing that we ask to know is how much are you making as a gross sales, right? So that is the first thing. So you have to claim that gross sales. Again, that gross sales is not completely how much the basis of what you pay taxes on, because a lot of people will get away or run away because they don't want to pay taxes, even though it's a normal duty to pay taxes. It's just a matter of how to do to not overpay on taxes. So because you're claiming your income or your side hustle, doesn't mean you're paying taxes on that whole 100,000, because in your business you have expenses. And yesterday, if you're a homeowner, I mean, you need to watch the video that I run, the last video I run on the program that I call the Minute of Taxes. I'm gonna share with you a bit, maybe for 2 minutes on that. So let's come back to ERDL. The ERDL, you need to just be a business owner. That's it. Again, business owner doesn't mean you have a C Corp, S Corp, LLC. It means that you are operating, you are an Uber driver, you are a contractor, you are working in some agency, they pay you by 1099. You are considered a business owner. Okay, if you're working somewhere, there are 2 of you in different agency working any fields. One person is paid by paycheck, the other person is paid on 1099. You are paid on 1099. You become a business owner, you're eligible for this program. Let's say they pay you $30,000. $30,000 will be the basis for you to get this loan. And the ERDL, the average, they're giving you 50% of what you're making. So I'm telling you right now, on average, by observation, by experience, by what I've been observing, they're giving you 50% of it. So that means if you're working $30,000 a year on your Uber driver or any contractor job that you do, they pay you 50,000, or on the 1099, you are eligible of around 50% of it. Think about it. That is a loan, 30 years, 3.75% loan. So attached to the EIDL, there is a bonus. The bonus is the EIDL grant that a lot of people are actually receiving by now. And by December, I was telling you how to try to get eligible for this 10,000 grant. Nobody, some people follow it and they're taking advantage of it. So the EIDL grant actually help you to give you 10,000 grant if you apply before December, by December 27, and you didn't receive nothing at all, or you receive 1,000 or up, you will be eligible to something up to 10,000. That's the EIDL. That's the bonus, not even the loan. And we have been helping people to actually receive those money. And the EIDL, even though you were denied, Thousands of people were denied because at some point last year the money went out, so they didn't have no more money, no more funding to help you. They start asking crazy questions, asking for this, asking for that. This year, some people were actually emailed. They sent them email to call them to come and request for the reconsideration, which my team has been working hard to help. That means what? It means you applied last year, you didn't receive the money. I'm talking about the EIDL loan. They ask you to provide this document. You provide them, but they never respond positively. So this year, you are entitled to request for a reconsideration, knowing that they have money. That is what you should have been doing by now. I mean, since January, requesting for a consideration because they have funding now. So if you are lucky enough, they can even call you or send you an email to tell you that, oh, come back, come and request for a consideration. So that is what we have been doing. And I hope you have been doing too. And for those who received the money last year, guess what? They don't, for those who received the money last year, guess what? You can request for an increase. You can request for an increase. So whoever helped you to do that can actually help you to get an increase on the loan. Okay? But if you don't know, you don't really know who can help you, we could also be available for it. So what happened here? So you see that whether you were denied or no, you can actually come back on track. Whether you receive the money or no, you can now request for more. And I mean, those people can actually testify. A lot of people actually request for an increase and receive an increase for the money, unless the amount that you were allocated to you was already 50% of your gross that you claim in your application. You have to know, because some people they told them, oh yeah, we would like to give you more money now, but we see that you reach the 50% threshold already, 50% of your gross that you claim in your application. So this is how you may not be have an increase if they see that you already have a 50%. You have reached the threshold, 50% of your the gross that you claim in your application. So I think I don't have to stay here for too long. I'm gonna jump onto the PPP now. The PPP is a sweet program. Why? Because it's a forgivable loan. So how can a credit card company give you a $5,000 credit card and they tell you that do this and you don't even have to pay it back? And when they say do this, it's just a matter of asking you to use the credit card. So I give you a $5,000 credit card, say use it to, to go shopping, do this and put your gas, and then come back and tell me that you're done, you finished the money, you don't want to pay back, and I'll leave you alone. So how good is that? And I still don't get it, how people will stay overlook on the program. Okay, the PPP, that is why I say everybody should be applying. Why? Because the PPP, the EIDL, they actually run your credit. Some people were pushed aside because their credit was not that good. Hey, by the way, even for those who were having a bad credit, actually the government is now saying, oh, you have a bad credit, yes, we send you a decline letter, but come and explain to me, what did you receive? Why do you have those negative items in your credit? Imagine that I run your credit, I deny you, then I ask you to come and explain to me what happened. Why did you miss those payments? Just a way for giving you those money. But thousands still don't understand. Okay? They are still looking for a different way on how to get funding, how to get the loan, and so on. Easiest way is right there in front of you. So either way, you're still on the race. Okay? It's just a matter of time. Of course, they're gonna have millions of applications right there. It's just a matter of being patient. They're going to send you the email, send me this, send me that. Just keep doing it. You don't need to get, you have nothing to lose, okay? Unless you don't really want those funding. So I was talking about the PPP. The PPP is a program which is actually, I don't want to call it a grant because I don't call it a grant, but you can make a decision. If I give you something and I also let you know what to do, which is what you should actually do with your money, and I tell you use all the money and come and tell me you don't want to pay it back, you tell me what it is, okay? So And I was saying everybody is eligible. Everyone. Why? Because almost half American people in the lower income actually do Uber. As you are doing Uber, you become eligible. It doesn't matter if you make $1,000 or $20,000 or $90,000. You become eligible for the PPP. Why? Because now they are no longer using the net as it was before. It was before I was saying that okay, you are eligible because you are a business owner. But when you have to calculate your eligible amount, is a negative amount. Why? Because your net income, which is your gross minus your expenses, is negative. If I want to give you 50% of negative amount, it's going to be a negative amount. That means maybe you are the one supposed to give you the money, right? So you are a business owner, but when it comes to your numbers, you cannot get nothing. But now, even though you are claiming a loss in your activity, you are still eligible because there's no negative loss. I mean, negative growth. Okay? So at least 20%, 20 people during this month of March alone, 20 people came to our office to file the taxes. At the end, they were surprised to know that they are eligible for those programs, those PPP especially. Because some people don't like the loan. I don't want to deal with the loan because if I'm default, it's gonna hurt my credit and stuff. Some people don't like the loan. But this one, I'm talking about, when I say loan, I'm talking about the EIDL. But this one is a forgivable loan. That means whenever somebody came, some people even came when I look at the 1099, I say, you know what, you could be eligible for 15,000. Right? You know what? Let's put my tax return beside. Let me start with this one first. Okay, so you have to consult. Now, on the flip side, we see a lot of people who, because we're talking, now they call us to say, can you help us with the PPP? I say, of course. You have a business? Yes. I look at the Schedule C because you file your taxes already. I look at the Schedule C and I see that they have, they didn't claim no income on it, or they claim very low income on it. Okay. I'm like, okay, this is your taxes, but I don't see how you're going to have something. What activity were you doing? When I'm explaining how it works, and I ask for Schedule C, I see 1,200 on the Schedule C. I see 2,000 on the Schedule C. So I say, okay, it's good, but you're gonna be eligible for an amount that is eligible to what you put in your taxes, because I don't want to say low income people or black people still thinking that the best way to pay less taxes is to claim less income, especially when they do business, is to claim less income in the taxes. That's the old mind that black people still have up to now, which is absolutely wrong. If somebody follows me, you will know that I'm explaining how to pay less taxes. It's not by claiming less income. It's not by hiding income in your taxes. And I want everyone to come and challenge me on that. Okay? To save in taxes is to trace your expenses. You pay taxes because, or you save in taxes because you are able to take an expenses to offset your income. It's not by not knowing what your expenses are, but carrying your income. Okay? This is not how you save in taxes. And by understating your income, you lose more than you think you are saving or you are winning. And if you want to know about, go to my YouTube page. You will find plenty of video where I'm explaining why. So these people are calling me to say, okay, I have a business. Yeah, I have a business. I didn't have an LLC. So when I look at the taxes, I see there's no income on it. So we have been talking about something. And I even say that you need to file this program before you file your taxes. Why? Because this person, maybe he made $10,000 of income, but because maybe it was a cash income, he thinks that he may just claim only $2,000 instead of $10,000. Now he goes there and files his taxes. I don't want you to come and file taxes with me because, taxes is not our main product. If you want to know, it's not our main product. Our main product is show you how to save in taxes. Of course, when I say no, it's because it's easier. It's too easy for us to focus on it. We focus on finding a strategy to help you saving taxes. Yes, you can go and file taxes anywhere, even though we file taxes. We can go and file taxes, but you need to come here and get the program first. You have to consult with what I can now call PPP expert. I can call myself PPP expert now, not because I'm more educated than anyone, or maybe because I have too much degree, or because I work into the IRS, because I don't, or I work in the SBA, I don't. Just because I follow up those information, I follow up with those law. That's it. You become an expert and PPP expert if you, every time the new law comes about PPP, you follow it. You go through all of those law, all of those update and stuff. You become an expert. You don't have to be a CPA or a PhD or whatever you want to be knowledgeable about the PPP. It's just about following those information. Okay, so I may claim myself as a PPP expert because I've been following from day one. I run plenty of YouTube video to let you guys how to do it, what are the steps to get your loan forgivable. What do you know? What are the steps 1, 2, 3? So at this point, I still see people without an update to actually help you to receive those money like the easiest way, but you still jump on it. You go there because you are in the hurry to file your taxes. You file your taxes, then you come back to say, can you help me with that? Yes, I help you with that, but within the limit of what you have in your taxes, because it will be a fraudulent action if you are filing a PPP with any information that are not in your taxes. You need to do that. Everything you do for this program should be a reflection of what is in your taxes. That's the reason why you actually need to file this program, figure out if you are eligible for it, you apply for it, then you now file your taxes, because you're going to put those information that you put in your PPP application in your taxes. The opposite is not possible. You cannot file your taxes and then you figure out how you're going to do your PPP. No, you can only do the PPP within what you have claimed in your taxes. And that is how thousands of people are getting wrong and losing the program. And then you realize that when the program will end, and then we talk to other people who did the right thing. Okay? So yes, this is what I want to share with you. The other thing is that the other misconception, yesterday or today I have somebody calling me to say, oh, you know what, this PPP thing, you know, I think I don't want to do it no more, please. I know it's in the process, but I don't want to, I'm scared because they're going to come up and you know, and mess up your immigration process, because, yeah, leave it, please. I say, what happened? Yeah, from what I heard from people saying, if you get this money, you will be in trouble because you will not be able to be a citizen. It has nothing to do with your citizenship. It's a loan. How can a loan have something to do with your citizenship? The only way you could be negatively ticketed, especially with the federal, is if you take a federal loan and you don't pay it back. You become delinquent. The federal loan, federal debt. For example, the IRS. If you owe the IRS, that's the federal government. If you get this money and you don't pay it back, I'm talking about the EIDL, because the EIDL is the one that you have to pay back. If you take it, even though it's they give you 1 year before you start paying back, and you are in the bad faith, you're not in the good faith, because you have to be in the bad faith to decide not to pay it back, because they give you 1 year before you think about making the first payment, and they split it in 30 years. That's a mortgage. Imagine I give you $10,000 to pay in 30 years. Maybe the monthly payment will be, I don't know, $3 or $4, right? So if you don't make the $4, that means you're just a bad faith. And the $10,000 helps you undo something. So when it comes to PPP, it's a forgivable loan. That means if you apply the right way and you apply to receive forgivable, I don't see at this time, maybe I'm still researching, I haven't seen where it's going to impact you to become a citizen. Up to now, I haven't seen yet. Okay, maybe it exists, maybe when I further my research, I will discover it. But at this point, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, so yeah, people come in. I asked him, where did you get the information? Oh, people were saying, did you consult with the CPA? Did you consult with the financial specialist who is involved in the PPP? Did you consult with the tax professional? This is how you do to take a decision. You consult with 1 or 2 or 3 people, professionals who are involved, because even a lot of accountants, CPA, are not even involved with this thing. I see one of my customers telling him that last year I didn't apply for your PPP because you didn't have employees. I'm like, are you crazy? Are you kidding me there? You have a business that make like $200,000. He didn't make you apply because you didn't have employees. Who told them that a PPP you have to have an employees? If you are a self-employer or sole proprietor, I mean, you are eligible. That means the person lost the money last year. Now I help him to apply for this. That means he's been filing his taxes for long. What does that mean? It means the person, the CPA, the tax accountant, he's focusing on filing taxes. It's his main business. It's his 99% source of income. He doesn't want to deal with all of these PPP loans, reconsideration, forgiveness. He doesn't want to deal with that because he doesn't have the time, doesn't have the team for that. Or maybe he doesn't want to specialize on that. That's it. He's very good at all that thing that he's doing. Of course, I will give him credit. Anything that he's doing, he's perfect on it. But when it comes to PPP, he's not the person to advise you. That's it. He could tell you, you know what, I really don't know much about that. You can search online or consult another CPA or what. I have so that for the partner who call me to say, listen, tell me about this thing. Other CPAs that will call me to say, listen, how does this work? How does this work? If you do this, is this eligible? I will explain it to them because they are focusing on different things. When I decided to actually focusing on this and help the majority of my people to get this loan before it expires, as you may know, it was set to expire on March 31st. Even though it's really 90% that they're going to extend it again because there have been so crazy a period of latency, period of slowing processing in the PPP. And that's why I tell all the people who say, why is it that I'm still standing? I'm like, you're standing because the SBA, the SBA is actually reworking the engine. And in order to match, to accommodate with the engine, we're going to slow down too. Because when the engine start working again, the fast way now, and the better way to make you receive more money, then we're gonna jump on it again. So this is why those PPP stuff. And now at this time, they are doing some further verification now. Somebody texted me today, what's the status of my PPP? Yeah, I told her, yes, they're actually redoing some verification because, of course, some people will jump in with fraudulent action, fraudulent document in that they are actually creating some type of additional verification before they actually process you guys' application. Okay, so I don't see the question here, and this is what I want to share with you guys. And when it comes to taxes, okay, everybody's about taxes. I have 3 people who came to my office. They were satisfied because not because they were receiving those small money refund, but because I was able to tell them and to show them how they are eligible, and they were actually convinced and more satisfied about what they will receive from that program than what they will receive from what they came to my office for. That's the difference. Just to let you know that if you want to know about taxes, of course, the deadline was extended because there have been so many crazy situations. First of all, they postponed the date of starting processing the application. The IRS actually started working on those applications on February 12th. That was like a month late. So they're putting that month at the end of April 15th. I mean, that will give you another month to do your thing. To me, it's a good thing to you because now you have the option to actually see if you can consult with a professional to help you receive this PPP. That's it. And yeah, so basically, I think I went over 90% of what I have to share with you guys. I don't see the question here. The only question I want to share with you guys, not the question, is that just a reminder, go to the YouTube channel because we started a program called the Minute of Taxes. We go online live every day. But if you don't see us on live, it's because our SBA live button has been disabled so many times I can't even count. Like the president was saying, I can't even count. So many times, plenty of time. So sometimes we will have to figure out how to run the video and then post it on Facebook. So, but every day since starting, we are now on the video number 18. So today I'm going to run video number 19 to let you know that there is a way for you to pay tax or be educated about taxes. I went on the tax business not to make money, but to explain to my peer how the tax business, not the tax business, the tax in general works, how you can actually save, or how you can understand how your tax works. Okay, that's the reason why I went in the business. I didn't go there only to make money, and I don't even make money by on the taxes. I make money by helping people saving, not by filing taxes. Now, for those who want to file taxes, how do you know your tax professional did a good job to you? It's one of the video. Go to YouTube. By the way, I was saying that because we are getting so many description on the Facebook, we decided to run on the YouTube. But the YouTube, it's a young channel. We want at least 1,000 subscription before I can actually start running like this from YouTube. So I'm urging you, if you think that at least one of the video I'm making, you appreciate it, go there and subscribe. Even though you will never watch the video or the live on YouTube, but it will allow me to actually start working on YouTube for those who will want to see what I'm sharing. So that's the first thing I want you to share. I want you to do is to go to my YouTube channel and just click on subscribe. Okay, and you can share with someone you like, family member, even your son. I don't know, you can open an account with your son, even though he doesn't like YouTube, just to put us as a 1,000 subscription, and then we will start running a full time on the YouTube instead of here, because we have so many interruptions every day. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm not a lawyer. I don't have a, a magical ball or whatever it is, crystal thing, to see who is doing that, who is behind that. I don't know, but I can just observe that I've been having some disruption on YouTube, on Facebook. So it's better for us to move to where we are more available, we are more likely to actually share what we have the most to share with our community. Okay, so I was telling you that if you are a homeowner, okay, you need to watch the video that we did last year. It's on the Facebook page. Look at my Facebook page, you're gonna see it. If you're a homeowner, you need to watch that. When you finish watching that, do not even say thank you. I don't want it. I will receive it, but it's not really necessary. Just go there and get and subscribe and share that video to someone you know, because you will see how magical it is to be a homeowner and how you can save in taxes. Those are the things that people will pay us to sit down and consult, and they will pay $1,000 for that. So I run that on the video yesterday. That was video number 18 of the minute of taxes. You will see, if you're a homeowner, you will see plenty of things that I share over there with you. For you to take advantage of tax saving in your house. Okay, so yes, I didn't want to be too long here, and I'm going to thank you guys to be here. And like always, you know how to join me. We have a Facebook group which is called PPPP, and how to get it, what to do with it. The only other way you can do is actually join that group. Whatever we share over there, you will be able to actually see it. Okay, and over there, all the people who are in that group, I have a particular treatment with them when it comes to assisting them with those PPP and ELDL. So until then, I'm gonna see you today, anytime soon. I don't know when, for another minute of the taxes. Until then, that was Russell Fellers, your tax and accounting strategist. See you. Ciao.